Holy sweaty ball. This has literally been the sweatiest last few days I've ever endured in my entire time playing this game this year. Now it is Sunday. It is game 7 of the NBA Finals tonight, and we obviously had the 5-game win streak for the GOAT piece from the NBA Draft Festival type whatever the hell, you know. And I just barely wrapped this up just a few minutes ago. This was my 4th game. I absolutely cooked this guy. It was 21-2, and I thought, man, for my 5th game, it would be great if this guy just ran it back, if I played like a full free agent team or something like that. And then it happened. This was my final game of the 5-game win streak. I was hoping it was going to be an easy one, but no. We went up against 100 overall Yao Ming, invincible Victor Wembanyama, and invincible Bob Pettit. This guy has spent thousands of dollars on this game like a freaking doofus. What are you doing, bro? Stop spending money on this game like that, bro. I had my squad right here. Galaxy Opal Victor Wembanyama, the Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo that we just picked up over the weekend, and 100 overall Tim Duncan. A 3-man lineup of just bigs because I had to sweat it out, bro. I'm trying to combat everything that I can, everything that I'm facing, especially this guy who has invincibles and giants. It's crazy, bro. Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo putting in some work with Victor Wembanyama and Timmy D. Hey, I had to shoot that thing, baby. Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo's release is immaculate in this game. I hope you guys are able to get that card for the free because it's one of the best value rewards that you can get from this festival. Now, obviously, this Victor Wembanyama is absolutely unstoppable, bro. I was playing against him in Showdown this entire weekend, and oh my God, I almost lost my mind playing against him. And I had to take every single bucket that I could, bro. Blowing past him, getting dunks and this and that. And we had to play the best defense that we possibly could. This guy was just chucking, bro. Chucking. We had to get some stops. Wemby, hit that, baby. Bah. My first 2 3-pointers were greens, and so that was a good sign. I was feeling pretty good about myself, but still, when you're going up against a team of this caliber, anything can happen. It's 2K, bro. And he actually got an off player out of bounds. So I guess this guy was just thinking, oh, my team is so good, I could just go in and beat anybody, bro. Like, when you start playing all nonchalant like that because you spent thousands of dollars on this game, that's just some goofy-ass energy. This guy's just 3-hunting. He has this cheesy-ass big 3, and he hits a 3-pointer with Yao Ming. And I got to get my buckets, bro. Hey, Tim Duncan, he was putting up a fight. He can compete at the highest level with all these invincibles, with all these giants, bruh. And, you know, he hits Yao Ming again. Bang, hits that one. So there's literally nothing that you could do to contest these jumpers unless you got like a full contest. You're right there at the peak of his jump shot whenever he shoots it. And I was trying to get anything that I could, bruh. Trying to create some space, and we find Victor for the easy little mid-range bucket. This guy's probably spent more money on this game than he has for any gifts, for any loved ones, for his grandma, his grandpa, like nobody, bruh. His mom probably don't even get no birthday presents. But hey, he actually got the steal right there, shooting the 3-pointer, and he ties the game at 14. Now this is the final game, and so anything could have happened at this point. Like, it could have swung either which way, and it would have been a complete waste of a run. But we get a dunk right there with the Dikembe Mutombo. I'm just trying to hold on. I'm trying to close out this game the best that I can. Playing some crazy defense. He finds Victor down low. And hey, you got to hit that with the dunk meter or something, bro. Because if 2K is making you miss dunks, then it's a bad day for you. As we find Tim Duncan down low, and he dunks it over Yao Ming. Ain't no missing dunks for me, baby. 2K actually gave me the sauce. They didn't hold me this game, which is actually kind of insane. And we get a block right there with Victor Wembanyama, but it's still his ball. Off the inbound, I know he's 3-hunting, bro. He's trying to get back into this game. And hey, he dunks it down low with Yao Ming. And it's only a 1-2 possession game right here. I'm trying to close it out. It's super sweaty. This guy is playing like his freaking hair's on fire. And we get him to jump. Victor Wembanyama getting the bucket. That's what you got to do against these giants, bro. You got to get him jumping. Right here, he's 3-hunting. I'm trying to play the best defense that I can. I don't know what the hell this guy's doing in these final seconds, bro, but you can't sleep against me. You can't just throw up some crazy 3-pointer with Victor, even though he still makes it. It only counted as a 2, but still, that's a crazy shot. And only Victor Wembanyama can make stuff like that, bro. Imagine if I had that card. I'm trying to close the game out, bro. Victor down low, trying to get him to jump. I'm trying not to turn the ball over because still, he could still come and win this game, bruh. But we drive past him for a casual little layup, and this is what I gotta say.
Damn, boy, all that money spent, you still can't beat me. Get the fuck out of here with your $1,000 spending ass, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bitch.
You know I had to talk some shit to him, bro, especially after a game like that. Playing this team, I swear.
Let me know how much money you spent on this game and that you still lost to me, bitch.
Yeah, yeah. And this was a crazy game. I had to go ahead and upload this because on my final game, when I play a team like that, it could go either which way. But when I beat somebody that has thousands of dollars spent on this game, you know I got to flex it on YouTube, baby. You know what time it is. To the unopened packs, and we got the GOAT event card right here, man. Our hard work is paid off. We also got the 97 overall pack. It should be a 99 because you can get these packs in breakout. And then we also have just like a regular pack. Now what I'm going to do right here is quick open these awards because I do feel like I get better luck hitting that quick open awards tab, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. 3, 2, 1. Can you bless me up, 2K? Bang. Okay, hey, we actually hit on the plus. We get Joe Smith. That's like the first time that I've hit a dark matter out of like a 97 plus pack, so that is actually super crazy. I'm telling you, bro, you get better luck when you hit quick open awards. We get dark matter Joe Smith for the free from this grind. I'll definitely take that, and that was a better pull that I got from any of the 10 pack boxes that I opened in the last video, so I'll definitely take that for the 5-game win streak. We got dark matter Joe Smith as well as the GOAT piece, man. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, 2K. Now before we end the video, I just wanted to show this off too, because bruh, I was trying to go for a 3-game win streak in showdown with a couple of these NBA draft number 1 picks players, as well as like the automatic players. I wanted to double them up so that I could get them all done in one go. I was trying to do that on stream, the last stream that I did, and it was not successful whatsoever. I even played an NFL player the other day, bruh. This guy's just trolling, bro. But yesterday, as I was grinding in the middle of the night, I was actually able to have some success, but we had to play some crazy squads first. Of course, this guy has 100 overall Yao Ming. He has a full 100 overall squad. Towards the end of the third quarter, I was just trying to sauce him up with Kazi Russell. He's such a good card, by the way. Vladimir Radmanovic, bang, hits home the 3, and we're up by 3 in the third quarter with 3.3 seconds left. That's what I'm talking about, man. And then his Yao Ming just hits another 3 with 0.3 seconds left in my face. Oh my God, bro. Can I stop playing 100 overall Yao Ming? I was actually kind of folding in the last quarter of this game too. As you can see, with 100 overall Yao Ming, he's saucing me up, just getting a quick little bucket down low. And he went up by 5 with just under 90 seconds left in this game. And I almost threw the ball away too. I was stressing. But off the inbound, I'm trying to sauce him up with Kazi Russell. Hits him with a little double behind the back and hits the 3. I'm loving Kazi Russell in this game, bro. I almost called him Cassie right there. Damn. And then Dikembe Mutombo, injured by the way, forces a stop against him. And after that stop, I was trying to find the hot hand in Kazi Russell. Look what he does. Oh my God, all over 100 overall Yao Ming. The double clutch around Yao Ming. That was crazy. That was one of my favorite jellies I've ever done, bro. Let's go. And he's just trying to sauce me up with Yao Ming. What are you doing, bro? Hey, we did, of course, offensive rebound, bro. Oh my God. And then he hits him down low. Actually misses it, and it's 45 seconds left. 45 to 45. Look at all of these alignments, bro. This is crazy. Kazi Russell. Oh my gosh, I just got blocked by Yao Ming. We're going back and forth. Kazi Russell versus Yao Ming, and I'm still jumping, bro. I was probably stressing, but he gets the steal. Kazi Russell coming up clutch, man. You know I'm trying to sauce him up with Kazi Russell. He is the man. But we find Purvis snatching back and hitting the 3-pointer in the clutch to go up by 3 with just under 15 seconds left. We got to get one more stop to win this game. And you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to hit Yao Ming for the 3-pointer, but he misses it, and we are closing out the game right here. He fouls me, and we hit the 2 free throws to go up by 5, and it's pretty much a done deal. And we won our first game in a row, 50 to 45. It was a crazy game, bro. And then our second game of showdown in a row, I was playing nothing but God squads, bro. Look at this. This man was a gold rep, and he had invincible LaMelo Ball, invincible Gary Payton. Of course, he had Paul George, he had Bobo, and 100 overall Julius Randle. And off rip, I'm just trying to flood this dude, bro. I'm not trying to mess around whatsoever. I'm trying to find an open man for 3 maybe. We hit Kazi Russell, and he bangs home the 3-pointer. This guy's also trying to sauce me up, hits me with a crazy move, and then he just pauses. I didn't know if he didn't time the shot right and he knew it and he got pissed off, or maybe the power went out in his house or some shit. Maybe his controller died.
Bye,
but he ended up leaving the game for whatever which reason. We still get the dub, our second one in a row, and at this point I knew that this was going to be a game 7 type of situation. Looking at my 3rd game in a row, I also play a guy with 100 overall Yao Ming. He also has Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Durant, but still, bro, look at this, 132 wins in tier 1. This whole freaking weekend I was playing nothing but God squads and tier 1 guys. It was just absolutely unbelievable. So I knew that I had to come bring my A game, and I had to freaking play like I was out of my mind just to have a chance in this game. And even though this guy was a Sapphire rep, like having 132 wins in showdown is absolutely insane, bruh. I was saucing up with this Tim Thomas that I overpaid for. a couple of months ago. He hits the 3-pointer right there. Right here, we have a 4-point lead, and I was feeling pretty good about myself in this first quarter rather. We hit a 3-pointer with Victor Wembanyama, and we're up 15-8 in the first quarter. We're gonna jump ahead a little bit because we get the steal with Joe Smith right here. We're already up by 8, and I'm just trying to capitalize, bro. Joe Smith hitting that 3-pointer. We go up by 11. Whew. Not gonna lie, Kevin Durant was saucing me up a little bit as he hits 100 overall Yao Ming. Gets the dunk on me like nothing, but at least it's not GOAT Yao Ming. I'm sure we'll see him sometime. But Cassie Russell just pulling up on the break, and we hit the 3-pointer. I was getting hyped in this moment. I remember, bro. I was like, yeah, we hitting our shots. We're gonna make something happen today. I'm trying to fake him out on the inbound as we find Cassie Russell, and he hits another 3-pointer. He was hitting. His jump shot is really quick, but it's really nice, and he's super saucy. I suggest you guys go ahead and try to get him if you can. If you have like 200 KMT, go ahead and try to get Cassie Russell, as Amen Thompson just dunked it down on me right there. We're still up by 12 though, with a little over 2 minutes left in this third quarter, as he hits a little goofy ass jump shot right there. I swear, bro. Amen Thompson is feeling good about that Kevin Durant trade. Dikembe Mutombo had to put in some work too, bro. Hey, I turned it over, I got it right back, and I slammed it home with Dikembe. And on the other end, Dikembe Mutombo getting the block on David Robinson. And at the end of the third quarter, we're up by 12, and I'm feeling pretty good about myself. This is the last game that I need to get this 3-game win streak to complete a bunch of challenges. And in the end, we were able to flood him. Dikembe Mutombo dunking it down right there, up by 12 with a little over 2 minutes left in the fourth. Kevin Durant pulling that and hitting it. Welcome to the Houston Rockets, baby. Damn, this guy had the Houston Rockets logo. Did he know something? We're still going at it right here. Giannis fouls my Victor. He makes the layup and he leaves the game. And I was hyped, bro. I was like, let's go. Going to the challenge tab, we redeem all of our event cards from the NBA draft and the Champions Festival. We get the Invincible right there, and we also got a bunch of 100 overall event cards that we needed to redeem for another player. I was breaking down all of my Invincible pieces that I got from that grind for these 100 overall Festival of Champions event cards, went back to the exchange and redeemed them all for this 100 overall Serge Ibaka. Now this card is super saucy as well, and I needed a backup for, so we were able to cap off the weekend by getting Dark Matter Dikembe Mutombo, 100 overall Serge Ibaka, and the GOAT piece for the 5-game win streak. And it was just a sweaty ass weekend in this game overall, and I was just glad that I was able to get each and every one of the event cards that I needed in order to get all of these amazing players, the ones that we got for free out of the exchange. And these 3 are the MVPs of my 5-game win streak. That Opal Victor Wembanyama is still amazing in this game. He's no invincible Wemby, but we were still able to beat his ass today. Let's go. If you guys made it to this point in the video, I appreciate you so much. You guys are the best, and we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.